What is up, tiny humans of the internet? As always, this is your daddy, full primer power, Patrick, coming at you with another cooking video. We have already established that powerlifters, bodybuilders, CrossFit athletes, and whatever strength sport or cult you subscribe to are included in the peoples who are least creative when it comes to the kitchen. So we're coming at you with a little bit of a cooking video for you today. How many potatoes does it take to kill an Irishman? 0. We're making French fries today. We've got some potatoes cooked in half. I already have about 3 pounds already cooked, and I decided last minute to make this video, so shut the fuck up and put your pants back on. We're making French fries. How the fuck did it take this long for anyone to realize that making French fries is actually really easy? And is it just because we got that stigma that French fries are unhealthy implicitly? Now, the way that we prepare French fries, it actually makes the potatoes a little healthier, I guess, because we're getting rid of excess starches in the potatoes during the production process. So, step 1, you gotta cut up your potatoes into thin strips. Everyone and their mom knows what a French fry looks like. Cut your potatoes like that. Now, if you don't have any sort of, husbandry or wifely skills when it comes to cutting in the kitchen, you might suck at this. But what I'm doing is I'm basically expediting the process. So I've cut, get the fuck out of here. I've cut this one potato into layers. Now, if we were making potato chips, which is the same process, kind of, maybe, then we'd be halfway there. Now, this is not my knife and cutting board. I'm visiting someone right now, and they don't exactly have knife sharpening tools in their kitchen. But the number one reason for kitchen accidents is a knife that is not sharp enough. So, like, if you notice, if you're cutting something and your knife is not sharp, then it's gonna slip a little bit. So you want a nice and sharp knife so that the knife does what you tell it to. So we've got these layers of potatoes. We're cutting them up into French fry shapes. If you wanna know how we got to the point where the potatoes look like this, just cut them in fucking half. It's not rocket science. Well, I mean, let's be honest. People take SARMs and think they're being smart, so giving you guys too much benefit. So I've got a couple more of these bad boys left to cut, and I've gone blurry. I will see you guys when I'm done cutting these. All right, now that we've got these potatoes on a better cut than you've ever been on, because let's be honest, you get 2 days, maybe 2 weeks in. Hey, those who have actually made it 3 weeks in, good job. You're keeping it funky fresh. Daddy's proud of you. But we've got all these from France, French fries. And what we want to do is we want to get into our Asian roots. And let's see if I can't. Oh, this is pretty. This is pretty. Good job. It's got a lot of starch in it. Let me actually. So you get cold water. Oh, this is a great angle. And you want to, if you've ever, all of you know that you gotta wash your rice, right? If you're not washing your rice, you're making rice wrong. You get all excess starch out. And then, oh, I lost a couple potatoes. We're rinsing our potatoes until it runs clear, like when we wash our rice. And this is getting rid of all the excess starch. This is also, you don't have to wash your potatoes before you make frams, because we're washing them now, unless you want a clean cutting board. But yes, we are getting all the excess starch out, and the starch is what's going to prevent your French fries from getting crispy. So we keep doing this until it runs clear. And y'all can't tell right now, because I'm recording this video and I don't want to get demonetized, but like, best believe me, we're having random dance parties while we're cooking, because meal prep doesn't have to suck. And We most recently were listening to Elton John's I'm Still Standing, but it's gonna take a couple rinses to get this, the water colder, going clear. Like you can probably see, it's still a little starchy and cloudy, and that's reflecting the brown of the potato skins on the potatoes. If you watched my hash brown video, you'll notice we also rinsed our hash browns until it ran clear. And that's because we want hash browns to be crispy. The starch keeps things from being crispy, which is why if your rice is mushy and you're not washing your rice, it's the excess starch that's keeping your rice mushy and gross and hard to eat. So wash your rice. We're washing our potatoes, a different carb source, until it runs clear. It's running pretty clear now. And then we're gonna do a little something extra to these. And I'll meet you back after I have them sitting in some water to give you a little bit of a secret. Zoom, 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 zoom. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Danny Brown. Damn it! I was trying to be sneaky there and like super cool, but we're doing ice, and yeah, so the bowl didn't fit. I was trying to be a super cool YouTuber, but I'm not. Now we've got the ice baby. We want to soak these frams in the ice water for 10 minutes. So set your timers. You can probably whack one out in 10 minutes, maybe 2, because we all know we're not endurance athletes, and y'all suck at endurance anyways. So just wait 10 minutes, and then the next steps will ensue. All right, now we are on to the annoying part, where we take this big bowl of French fries, which we've already gotten rid of the water and ice, and we take handfuls, spread them out, and we want to pat them dry. And so, yeah, nice one layer of frams, because unlike your mother, we don't want these to be moist. I got a thick one. I'm gonna pat them dry, and this is the annoying part. Probably why most bodybuilders and powerlifters don't do it, even though they've got measurements of potatoes in their diet. Because let's be honest, we're all pretty lazy, and patting this dry. Oh my gosh, look at all those French fries that are patted dry. Oh my gosh, we have this much left to do. It's so exciting. French fries are cooked in oil, and the oil sticks to the French fry, and then that's what makes French fries unhealthy. But boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, today we are making healthy French fries. I already stated that once before in this video. Pay attention. I know that most of these are men watching the video. I know my statistics, my analytics. So I'm going to reiterate, we're making healthy French fries again. And if any wives out there are listening, I'm going to say it a couple more times so I feel your pain. We're making healthy French fries today. So how do we do that? We bake them. You know Snoop Dogg's sober now, right? He's not smoking weed anymore. But we have our French fries, frams. We got 2 trays of it. And they're laid out single. I mean, some of these are overlapping a little bit because we have 5 pounds of potatoes on 2 trays right now. And we want to make sure that they are like not on top of each other. It'd be preferable if there was a little space in between every French fry, but that's not gonna happen. So I lay them out on baking trays. I got parchment paper there because apparently aluminum, something, cancer, something, aluminum particles in your bloodstream, whatever. I don't know. But just following orders at this point. But we got them all on parchment paper. We are preheating the oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's at 135 right now because I started preheating that a little bit late. So I'm going to wait around a little bit. And once that's at 450, I'm going to throw them in the oven for 45 minutes. And that's when we're going to do our readiness check. So So far, we cut up our potatoes, we rinsed our potatoes, we soaked our potatoes in ice cold water for 10 minutes, and then we dried off our potatoes as much as we could with paper towels, pat dry, and then we laid them out single layer on our baking sheets. And that's where we're at right now, boys. Oh, oof. Oh. They look crispy. They look nice and crispy. Crispiness test. I mean, it's not as crispy as a regular French fry, but like at least it's better than plain chicken and rice. We removed the frams from the parchment paper, from the stove, from the... I said from a lot. But one of the most often missed and skipped steps when it comes to strength cultists, when it comes to like preparing their food and stuff, is they don't season their shit, and that's fucking stupid. And then they're like, "Oh my gosh, I hate meal prep. It's my shut the fuck up." So, anyways, let's take a point. 2 calories per serving of home fries seasoning, and that's only because it's got a little bit of like dehydrated onion and stuff in it. This is the seasoning that I'm going to sprinkle in to watch this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not too much though. So, and then, you know, just mixing it up with my hands. I'm basically just picking up and tossing while it's still warm. I mean, salt and pepper works too, but that's just seasoning for white people. And I may be Irish. I mean, like Irish descent. I'm American. But yeah, I like to season my food. Yeah, weird. And there we have it. We've got ourselves, I don't remember how many potatoes worth of French fries. But before you go and you make this and then you measure it out for your prepped meals, there's one thing to consider. This entire process took potatoes. Potatoes are high in water. When you cook them, we basically dehydrated these potatoes and cooked them. We got rid of a lot of the water inside of these potatoes. So a 200-gram potato is going to yield 40 grams of these French fries, and keep that in consideration. So if you know anything about math, which, I mean, I'm assuming a lot of you have at least passed first. When did you learn fractions and rations and fractions? If you know anything about fractions or ratios, it's a 1-to-5 ratio. So if you have, if your meal plan calls for 5 grams of potato, it's going to take you 1 gram of these French fries. So meal plan right now calls for 200 grams of potato. This means I'm going to put 40 grams of these French fries in said meal plan. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Patrick, Daddy, what are you meal prepping? It's chicken. Not plain chicken. It's just chicken with some seasoning on it. So it's going to be a chicken and potato meal. Not too bad because I seasoned it. You get some sugar-free ketchup. You put it on there. Sugar-free ketchup's actually really good if you actually forget how actual ketchup tastes. Yeah, it's real good because when you get rid of all the water, the macros don't change of the potato. It's just, it gets less and less fillery. So the carbs, protein, and fats of a potato stay constant. You're not adding anything. You're not taking anything away. This entire process basically just got rid of a lot of the water and made the potatoes accessible to be ate. Shoved in your mouth hole and digested. Anyways, if you like this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will answer every comment. And I'm not making any other promises. As always, this has been Patrick, Full Primal Power, your mom's favorite power lifter. Oh, I almost just knocked that entire bowl over. And I will see you guys in the next one.